one. Hey, welcome to the Gascap podcast. Today we're going to be talking about Spider-Man Far From Home and the future of the MCU.
What do you think?
One of you that has...
What do you think of Jared? What do you think of it?
One of you that has... how many times did you guys watch the trailer?
Once.
Twice, 3 times.
You watched it 3 times?
Yes.
Okay.
I did see that that Mysterio says that
There was a clip where he's like, "You're from Earth 616."
yeah, and like that's
Or,
the
like,
actual
314.
original Spider-Man universe.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit weird, like
It is
because like
strange.
the MCU is like a different universe.
That, yeah, that's kind of weird.
But then again, like
inaccurate.
yeah, but then again, like Mysterio's a huge liar. So I mean, like
That is true.
could be lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been hearing that too, because he could be completely lying.
Yeah.
About everything.
Yeah.
I do
And
think
that, that would be funny if at the end of the movie he's like they build it up throughout the whole movie. Oh, I'm from a different universe, same thing as yours, and then at the very end, it's like, gotcha.
yeah.
I'm from this one, freaking loser.
Like if he's just like sort of a special effects type person, like in magic shows where they do.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
type of thing.
He's
yeah,
just
that's
a
what
really
it is in
good
the
magician.
comics. So.
Yeah.
But
maybe that's the direction they'll go. That would be actually kind of interesting because I don't know. I kind of feel like the Spider-Man movies so far. I'm not sure if if they're at the level where they can really start doing
multiverse
stuff.
Yeah.
So it seems kind of more of a down to earth type of series right now.
I think that there is like multiverse stuff because spoilers by the way, in the actual. Way too late to actually be like saying spoiler alerts, but still
We haven't said any spoilers.
we haven't
We've just been
said,
talking
but
about
like
the
it feels like the multiverse thing is kind of a spoiler, but I don't know.
But we
Well,
should.
not really.
Just for the sake of this video, we are going to talk about spoilers for, of course, the most recent Marvel film eventually in this video, Endgame.
Yes.
And especially with the Spider-Man trailer having stuff to do with that movie. And we'll put that in the title, so you probably shouldn't have clicked on this video if you cared about that, but
Yeah,
still, anyway, just to get that
y'all
out
are
of the way.
dumb.
Yeah.
But the Into the Spider-Verse official Twitter page actually tweeted out a picture of the shot in Spider-Verse where the blonde Spider-Man is getting pushed into the wormhole thing, and it says see you in another universe. So they could be kind of merging the two. Who knows?
That would be very interesting.
Spider-Verse and the MCU.
Yeah. I just hope they kind of keep them still separate, but they just kind of acknowledge each other, you know?
That would be
I don't
interesting.
think that would happen.
I find it very difficult to believe that
happen.
Sony would want to.
Well, I mean, they
merge.
could make a lot of money from that.
Well,
you
that's
know?
the thing is though, they could make it, but it would be very difficult to
Yes.
as far as there was a lot of money to be had there, but as far as a lot of the money comes from merchandising and stuff,
Mhm.
and at that point it's you would have to there would be a lot of deliberation legally and stuff to figure out who would get what percentage of the profits and et cetera, et cetera.
But if it's just a quick cameo type.
Well, yeah, I
and
don't
it's just
expect
that would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Oh, and also Sunflower is listed in the list of songs that are in
Far From
Far
Home.
From Home.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. That's
Yeah,
cool.
so I mean,
Well, that could be just that, this song wasn't enough. It wasn't in Spider-Verse enough, so put it in the movie.
I mean, that song was made for Spider-Verse, so I mean,
Yeah,
So,
I
yeah,
know, but
maybe
it
it
was
is.
literally, it was in the movie a lot because it was the way that Miles calmed himself down
Yeah.
a little bit, but we never really heard the whole song.
yeah, I understand that. But,
Yeah. I could see something happening where
Maybe there'd be a cameo.
yeah.
Yeah,
Different Miles.
I don't-
and he just walking down the street.
yeah. It'd be
Yeah, I
cool
don't-
to see a live action Jake Johnson, especially if they're both 616 Spider-Man. It's basically old Spider-Man seeing his younger self. It's just oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that song gets into the new Spider-Man movie without that being a reference to the other.
Yeah, honestly, it could be that one. Wait, you guys don't watch Rick and Morty, do you?
I know.
Oh, you guys aren't intellectual enough.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
I'd
But,
like to.
It's
I've only seen
Yeah.
one episode.
it's good. I mean, it isn't as good as
Yeah, I saw the
people say,
Pickle
but,
Rick episode a long
I
time
haven't
ago.
seen that yet. But
Somebody
I've seen
uploaded
the
it
first
onto
episode.
YouTube. It's a full episode, so I thought
That
it was
wasn't-
alright.
Was that paperwork? I thought it was the Szechuan sauce episode.
I saw the one where they like have to go into this tunnel and like fight this like kind of monster thing, but like they get mad at the president, so they like fight the president.
Oh.
Have you seen that one?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, I saw that on TV, so I assumed
Oh, huh.
I figured it was like a rerun or something.
Yeah, probably the third season or something.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Where do you guys think they're gonna take the MCU?
I think that they could like kind of do stuff like the new, like I think like they'll like wait a couple movies to like do the new Avengers. Like I think they'll do like kind of Doctor Strange 2 first, Doctor Strange Even Stranger.
Yeah.
And like probably like Spider-Man and maybe another Actually, I'm not sure about another Ant-Man, but
Another Ant-Man would be
I don't
good.
really care much for his solo movies, honestly. I think he's like written a lot better in the Russo brothers movies than he is in his own movies.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I enjoy the Ant-Man movies a lot though,
like
so I would be down to see another one.
yeah,
Ant-Man movies are like, I would say they're like they're kind of like not really event movies, but they're like spectacle stuff. Like I go there because I want to see the stuff get really big and then
That's
get
how
really small.
Doctor Strange.
oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I think Doctor Strange is much more like spectacle because like it has like that really, it was really cool like kind of like twisty turny effects where they're like going in the mirror dimension and it's just like it looks like super cool. And also the music too in that movie is
Yeah, Doctor
top
Strange is
notch.
one of my favorites.
yeah, it's really
It's
good.
a good movie. So you said I don't know. Remember we were talking about this before. I don't remember who it was that was saying. I think it was you, Caleb, that like they have like 5 years worth of stuff planned already.
Yeah.
If we were to like kind of break it down into what it would be, we know Spider-Man's a part of that. We're coming up with that.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the end of.
That's the
Phase
end.
3.
That is the end of Phase 3.
Yeah, that's the end of Phase
Okay,
3.
that's interesting.
So maybe something at the end of that movie is going to really give us a big hint. of
Yeah.
what's-
Yeah.
That's where it's actually going.
Do you guys feel kind of like maybe they won't be able to, like, from Avengers 1 all the way up to Endgame, I was like totally interested in everything. I just wanted to look up every bit of information I could get.
Yeah.
But now I'm not sure. I'm like, am I going to be as interested in these future movies as I am with this? Because, like, the build up to Thanos getting all the Infinity Stones, I was like, oh man, like, what the heck is going to happen? But now that we don't have a
Thanos.
threat anymore,
Well,
it's like,
we definitely are gonna
what's
have a new
next?
threat, but like, it's
Yeah, but
definitely
is
gonna
that
be
the right-
interesting
do you
who
think
the
that's-
new Thanos is gonna be
I
because
think
they
that's
gotta
the
like
right
top.
path, though.
It
I
might not
think
be the right
it-
path.
I don't know. It
If they're
feels
just
like there
like,
should definitely
"Oh, we
be like
killed-"
a new person that they kind of build up towards. Like I think like Doctor Doom should be like kind of I think they should like kind of give it a break for like a phase like or something. But like it feels
What if
like
they did a league of villains?
yeah that
They've
could
had
be
that
cool.
Yeah.
in the comics, right?
Yeah, like I think they should bring back Abomination because they never really like actually killed him.
I haven't
off.
actually seen that movie. Like I've seen every
The Incredible
MCU
Hulk?
movie except Incredible Hulk.
It's not right. I mean, it's not really worth watching.
Yeah,
Because,
you don't,
like,
you don't
there's-
really have to watch to understand.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's like stuff in it that like just kind of happens, but like it's never led back up to.
Yeah, everything. The only thing in that movie that's important is what's his name, Ross,
Yeah, like that's the only
because
character
he's
that
the
ever
only
like.
character that ever comes.
Not
back.
even the original Bruce Banner comes back. It's just some like random guy.
Or the
Yeah.
girl that he was in love with.
yeah, she
That
never
was
comes
just
back at
completely
all
dropped
either.
for the other movies because Black Widow was there. It's Black Widow.
Yeah, and also like Valkyrie, I guess. So
Betty
I-
Ross or Black Widow. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, it's the obvious choice. I mean, yeah, but like also there's like this part where like you know that like big head guy that like the Hulk like fights in the comics.
Didn't they bring
Yeah.
him up momentarily?
Yeah, like he's like this guy, like the scientist guy that like they go to for help, and then like the military attacks him when they're like he's trying to get a cure for
And
his
his
like
head's
Hulk
all like,
stuff.
mhm.
Yeah, like
And
like
then
some
he,
like
like,
Hulk
it has that
serum.
creepy smile. He's like, oh,
Is he green?
Like yeah,
My
like his
head's
this
so
like
big.
Hulk serum like kind of falls on his head, and then like it like starts
yeah,
pulsating,
cut.
and like it never gets brought up again. Like
I
in any of
I
the
think it was
movies.
brought up like tiny bit, like it was a tiny reference in one of the movies. I don't know which movie.
Really.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think it might have been the Avengers movie.
Yeah, I wish they would. Like, I wish they kind of came back. And also, Baron Zemo still alive, so you could like do stuff with him. Like maybe he could like kind of like since his whole like Civil War thing kind of like it succeeded, but
It
also
worked,
it
but
kind
it
of
still fell
it-
apart. They didn't.
yeah,
stay
they've
away.
got like brought back together again at the end.
Yeah.
But like maybe he's like, oh man, I still hate the like. Maybe he sees like this new Avenger team come up, and he's like, oh, this is a bad idea. I want to take them all down. So like he just like kind of makes his own team.
One thing we have to think about is the fact that so Disney Plus, and they're having all those TV shows.
Yeah.
So I know there's isn't there supposed to be like a Hulk one or
No.
something? Okay,
Yeah.
there's a Vision one.
I don't
know
think
that.
there's
There's
going
a
to be
Vision
another
and
Hulk
one.
standalone movie.
No, I hope that like Hulk just like kind of like gets left alone now.
Yeah.
Like I hope he just like kind of like is like a scientist guy that like maybe they like just kind of see in some movies, but like I just want him to be happy, you know. I mean, like I just want him to just like kind of just be left alone.
Is Professor? I know
His-
Professor Hulk is supposed to be a combination of
Yeah.
Hulk and Bruce Banner, but like I don't know. When the second time I watched Endgame, I was really listening to what he said when he was explaining it. And he's like, put the brawn and the brains together. But the way I kind of heard it, I was like, so is this? Because I thought it was just more Bruce Banner than it was Hulk.
Yeah.
But is this just like a completely different person now?
Well, I think it's like kind of like Bruce Banner mixed with like some of Hulk's like personality, because like also Bruce Banner is like a lot less like uptight than he was.
Because Hulk was like Hulk just didn't care. He would like go around and
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
fight a whole bunch
He's
of stuff, right?
like Bruce
And he
Banner
always just
is
seemed really mad.
like Bruce Banner is a lot
I
less
probably
like.
sound stupid right now. Hulk is really mad.
I think it's the way I got it is it just seems it's supposed to be like Hulk's body with like Bruce's personality.
Okay.
Like also like
Because the way I kind of heard it when I heard him explain it the second time, I was like, so wait, there's Bruce's mind, then Hulk's mind, and then they just put the two together, and now it's just like a new brain, and then everything they experienced. Because it used to be whatever the Hulk experienced, Bruce Banner didn't see that. So that's why I kind of got that question, like, is this just, are they nobody sharing anything now, or are they both sharing?
I think it's one person.
I think that like their personalities are kind of like formed like kind of together now, because like also like feels like Banner is a lot like Banner as Professor Hulk is a lot more like a lot less uptight than he used to be. You know, because like he's a lot more like, hey, how's it going, guys? Like it, but like it feels like in the older movie, like in the other movies, like he's kind of like, it might just be because like he's trying to like kind of control himself all the time, and then like but he's just like kind of like always like kind of like stressed out and just kind of like like you know what I mean, like he's always kind of like kind of awkward, I guess.
Well, yeah, that was because I don't think he wanted to Hulk out.
Yeah.
Because remember in the Incredible Hulk movie, one thing they brought up was like, if his heart rate for some reason got too high, he would Hulk out.
Yeah.
'Cause, like there was a scene where him and Betty Ross are about to get it on, but like his heart rate starts going up, and he's like, I can't do this, I can't do it. And it's just like, so wait, I thought he was supposed to get mad.
Like
and then he
honestly, like
Hulks out.
it feels like it's never consistent from movie to movie. It feels like only like the last like 3 movies it was very like consistent.
I also kind of feel like Professor Hulk is just more. It's just Bruce Banner. I don't see him as Hulk because
Well, like
whenever
Hulk doesn't really
they
have-
go to New York in 2012, and Hulk is like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get the time stone," and Captain America's like, "Do some smashing along the way," and he just goes around. He's like, "Oh,
Well, it
smash."
feels like
he did.
Hulk doesn't really have much of a personality. You know, he's just
By
like
himself.
yeah, exactly. Like it feels
Large.
like he's just kind of a baby. You know what I mean? Like, and babies like don't really have.
It's a very angry baby.
Yeah, exactly. Like he just like kind of like has like the mentality of a baby. So like it's not like a baby would really have its own like personality. It would
Well, you
just
seem to
kinda,
have kind of a personality in Ragnarok,
Yeah, but like it's just like
and that
kinda
was like that was like Hulk separate from Banner, right?
yeah,
So-
yeah, but like it feels like that was like it's kind of like he just had like the personality of like a baby, because like he just like kind of like did what he wanted, and like his
Yeah.
would like kind of throw like little temper tantrums and whatnot.
Mhm.
So it kind of just felt like I don't know, like it feels like if you like kind of it feels like that would just be like kind of Banner as like a baby, I guess. Like, I feels like I've said baby a lot recently, but, like, it feels like that's just, like, kind of Banner
Hulk is
as,
a
like, its
baby.
most, like, that Banner is just, like, at his most, like, savage. So, I mean,
I
it's
have
just,
a
like,
I have a pretty wild fan theory to throw out.
what?
Bruce Banner is actually like a really like genetically modified baby to look older.
It makes sense,
That-
He
honestly.
Yeah.
ages very slowly.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a Benjamin Button thing.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
reverse Benjamin
exactly.
Button.
Except he's just in a loop, so he just never ages.
Reverse Benjamin Button is just aging.
He's getting
Yeah.
younger. Nope, he's getting old. No, he's getting no. It
Yeah.
just keeps on.
Yeah,
evolving.
it's like somebody's, like, hitting the rewind and
But yeah,
fast forward.
I just saw Hulk in Endgame as Bruce Banner because he
Mhm.
never was like, oh, he's super strong, he can jump, but I never really saw him ever really like Hulk out or something.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I wanted
Yeah.
to see. I wanted to see Hulk get his revenge, at least on somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just go, because you saw like in the part where they go back to 2012 with the Avengers thing, and like he has to like try to smash or whatever, and he just like kind of lightly hits. Well, not really.
Yeah,
lightly,
he's like,
lightly to
oh, I find
Oh.
this a little bit gratuitous.
Yeah. So I mean.
So I just like, I guess I just like don't really like, I guess I just see Hulk as just like Banner's most like primal urges, and it's just like without like any like worrying about like social norms and whatnot. So he just like kind of just does stuff.
Whereas Banner is like before Endgame, he's like that's why he seemed always kind of like I guess kind of uptight, you know, and like it's because you know,
Yeah.
he's kind of holding everything in, which is interesting. You know, if you do watch the movies, like anytime like it's just Banner on screen, you know, it does seem like slightly awkward in the way he delivers things. I think.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo is like done just like
Hmm.
such a good job
Yeah.
with like what?
We gotten off topic, but I want to say one more thing about Endgame.
Yeah.
Nebula is freaking stupid.
How so?
How so?
Whenever I realize this, whenever her brain gets all screwed up and she's like replaying the memory, but she was supposed to time travel back with Rhodey, right?
Yeah.
After she got done with stupid thing,
Uh-huh.
she could have completely avoided the attack on the Avengers base if she just went back right then.
She
Yeah.
She,
didn't have the thing.
yeah, she did.
No, she didn't. It
Yeah,
got
she did.
stolen by the other Nebula.
No, it got stolen once she got on the ship.
Yeah, it got stolen once
Once she got sucked up to
yeah, because
Thanos'
they
ship.
kidnapped her, and then she stole the thing, and then
Yeah, but hold
she
on.
also
listen,
brought the ship
listen.
that had Nebula in it. And
Listen,
then to
okay.
the present. with
Nebula
her.
had to run back to their ship, which also Thanos doesn't know. I don't think he knows about Warner at this point, or he may because they did replay all the memories. But
No.
anyways, she had to run back to her ship, and she's like, Clint, Black Widow, whatever. He's on to us. He knows what we're doing. But then the ship gets to start. Ship gets to start getting sucked up to his ship, and in that time she could have been like, Psh, sucks for them, boop, and just went back to the time and completely avoided the attack at like that whole time. But once they get her on the ship and she's like thrown on the ground, it's like she just thought, oh, I have to convince myself that I'm actually pretty cool without trying to kill everybody. And then they knock off the wrist.
I don't know.
So maybe there was some. I don't know. I don't really remember that section of the movie very well. 'Cause
I
it-
do.
it
I
seemed
do.
kinda-
I saw that and I was like, no way. The reason that they had the attack on the base is because of Nebula.
Yeah,
Stupid.
I can look past that though.
When I was watching the movie, I wasn't really thinking about like, I guess some of the logical stuff. You know?
Yeah, like if I don't want to think about like all the time travel stuff because like
Well, the time
it
travel thing
make brain hurt.
wasn't even really the big. Like I was listening to like some people talk about this on the internet, and they were like pointing out a bunch of like
Inconsistencies.
logic like things where the story didn't really make very much sense. And I
Uh.
guess they're right. I'd have to watch it again, but like that's not really what I was thinking about. I was thinking more like the
Like-
thematic type stuff.
Yeah, like I get that there's like some like just like in Infinity War, like there are things that people do that don't make sense at all.
Yeah.
But like I can look past it completely.
Yeah, because it's so
Like-
good. It's so well done.
Yeah, exactly.
Crafted.
And also, if you like really think about it, like things like people make mistakes all the time. So I mean, like yeah,
Nebula made a stupid freaking mistake.
yeah. I mean,
Because
like,
she
people
could have
make
went back,
mistakes.
told Clint and Nat she could have been like, hey, Thanos is on to us, so be careful, get the stone as quick as you can. And then been like, okay, I'm out of here. Whew. And then the ship would have got sucked up, and then they would have been like, aha, got you. Oh,
But maybe she was
sneaky girl.
Maybe she was trying to convince her past self.
Yeah, but why?
Because she might feel regret, for like.
Good point, but
yeah.
still, if
She
she
might,
knew
like-
herself, you think she would have been like, "There's no way I'm gonna convince myself right now."
Yeah, but like,
Well,
she is also like her future self, so she might have thought like, oh yeah, my past self would probably listen to her future self.
I think it's mostly because like, for like to that whole sequence is just kind of to show like how much people have changed since before. It's like just another way to show the evolution of the character. So like putting
Yeah.
someone who's like changed, she is arguably
The most changed.
change of anybody because she went from like a complete villain to now she's kind of a hero thing. So that was a
Yeah.
really cool contrast. I think. I would say she's kind of a hero.
Yeah, she is like helping out the Avengers, and she's
Yeah.
a Guardian now. So I mean,
Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of like the ultimate redemption type thing.
yeah, honestly, like.
She has Gamora to thank for that.
Yeah.
That is true.
That's true.
Yeah. And also like
And Gamora as well, though.
and also kind of Tony. Like
Yeah.
she like spent time with Tony, and like it's like
Yeah, but we didn't really get to see much of that relationship.
Yeah,
Well, we
I
got
think
to
that
see
was
like a
cool.
It
glimpse
was
of
still
it,
cool,
like
though.
when she
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
picks him up.
Because
and
they're
puts him
both
in the
people that
chair.
have been kind of redeeming from different things.
yeah. Honestly, I didn't really think about that. Like they're both like people like that has like caused a lot of suffering, but like they're like, man, like let's try to be better now,
Yeah. Whereas,
Too bad Gamora freaking died.
But
sad.
she's alive now.
And
Well,
she's alive.
she's alive,
Yeah,
but,
How did
a
she get
different
off
version
Earth?
of her.
but
is
I'm pretty
alive.
sure she went back though.
How did she get off Earth?
I do not know actually.
I
She
think
was
that's
just like,
a-
I gotta find her ship and get out of here.
Yeah, that's a good question.
but I'm pretty sure.
Middle of the battle.
Did she not go back to her own time?
No, she didn't.
So, but she's not there at the end with them.
No, she like I think she just like kind of left because she like they never showed her go back to her own time.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Like
No,
the only person
okay.
that did any time traveling like after they.
But what if,
the only person that did any time traveling like after they defeated Thanos was Steve.
yeah, unless she went back with Steve, or what if she got like snapped away at the end?
Well, she wasn't part of
Hold
Thanos'
on.
army.
But in a way,
we're gonna go to a break real quick. So, see you guys in just a minute. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4. We're back after our break. That was totally not 5 hours.
All
So
right.
where were we again?
so I would like to bring up the Disney Plus shows again.
Oh yeah.
Because so we have Falcon and Bucky, I guess now Captain America and
Yes.
Bucky, and there's WandaVision, and there's the Loki one. So that's like 3 different characters that are pretty important to the MCU, and they're going to be having TV shows. I'm
Yeah.
assuming they're not going to have TV shows and movies as well, right?
Well, they're probably gonna have like are you talking about the characters, or the MCU as in general?
Like the no, I mean like the characters aren't gonna be like double dipping in both movies and TV shows, unless it's like a thing where they're like a mini series. Like here's one like season of just like Captain America and Bucky, but it's not gonna be like an
I
ongoing
wonder how they're
series.
gonna handle Falcon now that he's Captain America.
Well,
Probably gonna have to deal with like a lot more responsibility and whatnot.
Wait, like, here's what I'm thinking. Is he gonna keep the wings, or is he just gonna be like, I don't need it. I got a shield. Now.
he'll probably keep the wings because when he became Captain America in the comics, he still had the wings.
Yeah. Yeah, he's actually got.
Also, is he just gonna be called Captain America, or
Yeah.
is he still gonna be called Falcon?
He'll probably become the Captain America.
Yeah, honestly. Although it'll be kind of like this is like the first time in the MCU like anybody's like passed on a mantle.
Yeah. Well, except Ant-Man.
Other than-
but that was a part of the movie though.
Yeah, other than Ant-Man and Captain Marvel, kind of, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, but they didn't. Well, there was another Captain Marvel, but they didn't really talk about that in that movie. So, in a way, and I guess I mean like the Wasp, but that's part of the same franchise as Ant-Man, so it doesn't really make sense to bring up.
Yeah, but like, yeah, it's definitely gonna be like strange for it to be like,
Yeah.
oh, I used to be Captain America. Like it's becoming more like the comics where it's just like,
Yeah.
oh, so like it's
So, yeah, if you're a-
Who do you think? I know the easy answer would be like Peter Parker's gonna take on the mantle of Iron Man now.
Yeah.
But I feel like Peter Parker is going to take on like the celebrity part
Yeah.
of what Iron Man was.
Yeah, and also
Yeah.
the gadgets
Who do you
and
think
stuff.
is going to take on the actual Iron Man?
Reed Richards. Or Ant-Man, maybe.
They could go a couple different ways with that.
Mm.
Reed Richards would be interesting, actually. Ooh, you know what? They had.
Sorry that I kind of cut you off there for
It's
a
okay.
second.
They had that little bit where
Zah.
Doctor Doom became Iron Man. Maybe they could do that. Yeah, it's called Infamous Iron Man.
That's pretty
Maybe they could do that. I doubt they'll go that direction, but that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I
I
hope
also
that-
feel like they would introduce Reed Richards is what's his name?
Fantastic Four, Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic. So I feel like they wouldn't let him be Iron Man.
Yeah, they
I
probably
hope
won't
that
have.
well, sorry.
You go ahead.
I hope that whenever they introduce Doctor Doom, it would be cool if they kind of like redeem him, and then like he
Yeah.
becomes like a kind of like an anti-hero, I guess.
Yeah.
Because like I know like in the comics, he's not really that bad of a guy. He just like kind of like wanted to like take over the he just like kind of like dictatorship.
Yeah, he's not that bad of a guy. He's just
but, like-
a dictator.
But like he apparently like he's like actually like a really good leader. Like apparently like there's like this what if
Well,
comic
he did
or
make
something.
what was that league called?
What league?
Didn't he make the League of Villains or something?
I don't know.
I mean, it seems like something that.
Why
he
is
would
it always
do,
called
but-
the League?
Yeah.
The League?
The Justice League.
Because bad guys just like big words.
The Avengers.
League is one syllable.
Or the League of Avengers.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I think with Iron Man, either they won't continue it on, or they could have Rhodey kind of maybe he'll be Iron Man, or maybe he'll just kind of take on that role as like the robot type thing. Like he'll put unless he just wants.
Well, Rhodey isn't as smart as Iron Man. He
Yeah.
just kind of has a suit.
Yeah, but that's
I
what.
feel like Rhodey just got upgrades from Tony.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. Is like it wouldn't be like he wouldn't be like Iron Man, the Iron Man figure, but he would be like for marketing purposes, I guess. He would like.
I feel like Rhodey would be kind of a teacher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sort of a mentor, and he probably won't appear as much.
One thing that didn't make sense to me in Endgame, did Pepper just have like training for the Iron Man suit? Because
Yeah, I
when
mean,
she
there's been like
shows up,
5 years. So
she's just
yeah.
like, I don't know how to do this thing.
And also, she fought in Iron Man 3 a
Iron
bit.
Man 3.
She
I mean,
walked around in the suit.
Yeah, but
In Iron Man 3, she walked around in the suit.
she fought that one guy whenever she was like kind of super powered.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
but
so
I mean,
she
that
hasn't
doesn't
really
really
do
fighting
much.
it,
She
doesn't
just hit him with like a steel beam.
But also, that doesn't
Yeah.
really translate well, I guess, to the Iron Man
Yeah,
suit.
but like it's been like 5 years. So I mean,
Yeah, so
like,
maybe
Yeah,
she's
considering how maybe the Iron Man suits over the years just got less complicated and more
Yeah.
easy to
So
control.
like, yeah, if you're in.
I mean, if Rhodey can figure it out, I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm constantly dissing Rhodey. Oh, he's not as smart. Or like,
If Rhodey can figure it out, for anybody can.
but like, yeah, it's like, I'm sure that like it's easy for some of you to like kind of pop in and like kind of figure it
Yeah.
out.
And just
But,
like just say, because isn't there like there's an Friday, right? It's like the
Yeah, exactly.
original
So, I
thought,
mean,
so
like,
you could like
yeah.
sort of come in and say whatever.
I mean, like Peter Parker's suit is like the same thing.
Yeah, it gets kind of automated because he didn't in like Infinity War. He
Yeah,
kinda
but
didn't
he
have control.
already had the experience of kind of being Spider-Man.
Yeah, true.
before
So, I
him.
mean,
Yeah,
also, I hope that they get rid of the Iron Spider suit.
really, you don't like it?
I think it's too overpowered for like just like
That makes
normal
sense.
crime
That
fighting.
like insta kill mode. Or
Yeah, like I don't think he would ever use it on like human being people. Like
Yeah.
I wish they didn't use it in Endgame, honestly, because like it feels like, oh man, he's just kind of killing people right
Yeah.
now. Like yeah, even
Well,
though
he
they're like
started to
kind
get
of like
those-
evil
I
aliens.
don't think it was overpowered at all.
No, I mean like it just doesn't make like it, like whenever he's like fighting like Thanos and like his giant army, it's like not overpowered. But if he's like fighting like Mysterio, it's a little overpowered.
the vulture.
Yeah, the vulture
Insta
just
kill.
like just like stabs him right in the
All
face
he has to
with
do
his
is get
stick.
close, and then maybe the freaking
Yeah,
that would
exactly.
be cool though.
Yeah, it
like
would
the
be.
freaking arms just come
Yeah.
out and stab him in the back or something.
Yeah, it'd be kind
That'd
of
be a little
visual,
graphic.
but yeah, I don't really think they're going to go with that direction.
Yeah, honestly.
because those are like supposed
At
to be
the
like
end of
teenage
Spider-Man Far From Home, Mysterio betrays him, and he's just like instant kill mode after they breaks the glass.
movies.
They just like get so used to it, they just like just shoots him in the head, like you know.
Now he's not wearing the Iron Spider suit in all of the Far From Home trailers, so maybe that'll be like the first special.
Yeah, because he
edition
does
thing.
get that new suit.
Yeah, the black one.
Black suit.
Yeah.
But the Iron Spider suit is nanotech.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
So it's
Well,
like,
like it's
because
he
when
has
it
a
hit
gear
him in
suit
Infinity
too, though.
War, it like hit him in the spider symbol on his back. So maybe that's just where they're stored,
Yeah.
or just like embedded in the different for the suit.
I mean, if an Iron Man suit is nanotech, then I'm sure his is in a way.
Well, his is nanotech.
Oh, okay.
Because when they call it in Infinity War, remember it shoots up, hits him in the back, and it just kind of forms around.
Oh,
his
yeah.
suit.
Why
But the
can't it,
difference
like-
between his suit and Iron Man's suit was Iron Man's had a port where it held all the nano.
Oh, yeah.
But then Spider-Man's doesn't.
Mm.
So I wonder if like it just forms into the spider symbols around it.
Yeah. It'd be cool if he like kind of just like has like I wish that they like kind of did this in the movie where it's just like kind of like a shirt and it has like the spider logo on it and just taps it and they just you know that'd be cool to see.
Are you
But I
talking
still
about when
think
he's putting the suit on and it just fits?
like yeah, because Tony has like that hoodie where it's just like he just like kind of like pulls on the drawstrings.
Pull the strings.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
just tighten all in.
Yeah, so I wonder if it's like like it could be this. I mean, we never really like see him out of the suit like since Infinity War. So I mean, like it could just be like a shirt and then just boop, and then it just forms around him. So I mean, I don't know. But yeah, they should definitely get rid of that suit. I mean, like the normal suit is like a
I
little
like
bit.
the suit.
I think
Like I think like the normal suit is even like kind of overpowered.
I think they should just have like
in
a whole bunch of
Homecoming,
different.
I mean.
I think they should just have a whole bunch of different suits.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Like,
just like-
because like in
Is
the
it
comics,
just
he has like
because-
so many.
Is
Let's
it just
think of the
because
toys
the
they can
instant
make.
kill mode?
No, it's not just because of the instant kill mode. It's just like he's able to do things like a bit too easily in like in Homecoming. I think, like that one part where like it was like it felt like he got like information like too easily in Homecoming. Like apparently like
Friday was just such a powerful AI.
yeah, exactly. Like if I'm not sure if I'm like remembering like correctly, like word for word, but he says like, "Oh man, I what like in the scene he's like, oh man, I don't know how to get those bad guys," and then like the suit's like, "Oh, they're over here," and it's just like, that was a little bit too easy. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, if his suit wasn't as advanced as like Tony's Iron Man suit, I don't think it would make any sense. It was like, oh, here's the Spider-Man suit I made you. That sucks.
yeah,
saying.
I'm not saying I'm not
it's
saying like
it's not within Tony's personality to give him.
yeah, but I'm not saying like he shouldn't. I'm just saying like after now that Tony's dead, I hope that he like kind of like makes
Tries
his
to make his own suit.
yeah does his own stuff. You
Yeah.
know.
Like
'Cause,
do
like,
all
I
of
feel
them.
like Friday would probably be making the suits. And I know that doesn't really make any sense, but I feel like Friday, since I don't know.
They should make Friday into like a person, like they have like a robot body.
I hope they kind of like do an Iron Man 3 thing where it's like it feels like I talk too much about Iron Man 3.
Well, Iron Man
but,
3 is
like,
the best Iron Man movie.
yeah, like it feels like I hope they do kind of like an Iron Man 3 thing. I know that they already kind of did that with like at the end of Homecoming, but like I hope they just like kind of get rid of Friday. Wait, no, like it's like Karen. Isn't his like AI thing like Karen or something?
Pretty sure it's Friday.
No, Friday is Iron Man's thing. He like named.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he named his own AI.
Yeah.
I think it was like Karen.
I think
or
it is
something.
Karen.
Well, like I hope
That's what
there's
I was
like
thinking
just
of
like
the
kind of like a movie where he just like kind of like loses Karen or something, you know?
Well, they already
And also
kinda,
with,
they
like-
already kind of did that with Jarvis in
Like-
Age of Ultron.
Yeah, but like it feels like that would like really hit him hard because like that's like one of the
You know-
last things that like he has of Tony, and he's just like crap,
What about-
I've lost Karen.
What about Vision? You
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna bring him back for that.
Yeah, well, oh yeah, because he wasn't like a snap. He just,
Yeah, he just like sorry that I
Well,
keep getting in your way.
I guess he's like a robot, so they could just bring him back that way. Anyway, we should probably wrap up at this point.
Yeah,
Well, that was the
I
first
reckon that's
episode of
I reckon
Gascap
that's a good
Podcast.
time.
Heck yeah.
Thank you guys for watching the Gascap podcast.
And
See you
tune in.
next
Leave
week.
a
Yeah.
like and subscribe. And
We should do a part 2 of this because I think there's more stuff that we need to talk about. So
yeah, I like it definitely.
Yeah.
But be sure to comment your favorite Tony Stark actor.
Yeah.
Make sure you comment your favorite Wolverine actor too.
Yeah.
You know, Pepper
There's
Potts,
so many
a lot of
different-
actresses for her.